Good morning, everyone. Having some technical issues this morning. Oh my goodness me, it always works out. So, welcome. And I'm just start again. So welcome, beautiful souls. It's so good to have you here. And I want to share what today's mystery school lesson is because it's really quite interesting. So let's just go back and success is measured by the size of your thinking. Success is such a huge thing that we feel unsuccessful. And in medical intuition, when people don't feel like a success or feel like a failure, it's actually lymphoma. Now, animals can have it as well as humans. So I just thought that I would just do something like if it's measured by the size of your thinking, I just got to measure my thinking. I've got a ruler, I will measure that, or maybe a tape measure, or even this tape measure. Yes, early in the morning, I've even got my props ready to teach you. So, if success is measured, we do that in the 3D paradigm. How do we do that? At this stage in 3D paradigm and old paradigm is we measure success by have you got 2.2 children? Have you got 7 houses in investment? Have you earned this amount of money? Is your hair this way? Have you lost weight? All those sort of things. Do you know that's not success? And it really doesn't matter how much you've earned or what you look like or what your background is or your family or any of those old paradigm things. That is not success at all. And a thought is a belief that you keep on thinking, which is held in the bones in medical intuition. And quite often, when people have osteoporosis, it's like a breaking down of their own beliefs, listening to other people's beliefs of something, in this case, success. Well, I'm not a success because they said that I should be doing and earning and having and being. Success, if it's measured, in New Paradigm and Mystery School, when we used to teach it many years ago in Atlantis and Lemuria and ancient Egypt and all those amazing times, Mayan, Aztec, Incan, true success is only measured by you and what you think about it. That's it. So I have a success journal that I write in and have done so for years and years and years. And those that have done the Genius program with me, you've got to write a success journal. And every day when I write my successes, which I've already done this morning, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, super excited to be here in the masterclass, that every time when I write my success, my measurements and my thinking is what guides my success. So my success for me this morning was getting up early and just having time. I had like 2 cups of hot water and lemon. That's my drink. I don't drink tea or coffee. 2 cups of hot water. I did my journaling. I did a meditation. I also unpacked the car because yesterday I taught Ascension Chakra course and I didn't unpack the car when I got home. I unpacked the car. That, when I measure it, I'm just going to measure it again. Yep. Yep. Wait. Yep. Yep. I've just measured, and that's my level of success because of my way of thinking, not anybody else's way of thinking, which is really important. So, this is a huge paradigm shift for people, a huge awareness. And I just put it back on again for you for the lesson that success is not an external thing. In Millennium Modality, the eye chakras affect the eyes and how you see. And what can sometimes happen is the eyesight goes because we're looking for answers outside of ourselves. When it comes to success, it's not based on outside. It is always in Mystery School based on my thinking, not yours, not anyone else's. And it was Michael J. Fox that said, what you think of me is none of my business, which I absolutely love. And so if my thinking is measuring up, I'm just going to measure it up now. Yeah, right. I just measured. Yep, measuring. Yep. As I measure that up, if I measure it up that it's not aligned with somebody else's belief, then I'm going to create disharmony in my mind, in my body. Things like feeling like a failure, going into depression, going into extreme pushing through things. These things relate to things like fibromyalgia. Why? If I measure it, the only thing I can measure is how did I feel at the end? It is not actually by my bank account, although those have done Money Magnet and the Happy Money module. You know that if you invest in yourself, the bank account goes up. If you don't invest in yourself, like your thoughts and things, the bank account goes down. There is a mirror. But if I'm measuring myself, what I'm doing is saying, did I feel really happy in doing that or providing that? Did I give good service? Did I give good quality? Am I thinking good thoughts about me and what I achieved? Because in this 3D paradigm, we are taught to look at what you didn't do. Well, yeah, sure, you cleaned your room, children, and you put your shoes away. But what you didn't do is blah, 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 blah. Then we teach them from ourselves that we're not a success. But if we have a look at what we did do, just even if it's that small amount, then you're a success. And when you look at it, a tiny little bit, when you look at it, what happens is it's like this energy grows and this feeling grows and this cellular change grows. And then you're just like, oh my gosh, I was able to, here's an actual example that I've done. And I wonder whether you guys can relate. I actually said no to someone. That's success, especially if you've got people-pleasing habits and behind you, which is held in the gallbladder or the feet chakra, and so that you know your body's getting healing, as I mentioned, all these body parts, be a massive success. And if I'm going to measure it, which I'm going to now do with the tape measure, if I measure it up, oh yeah, it's very actually big. And so if success is measured by the size of my thinking, your thinking, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, ever. It's what you're thinking. And are you thinking the best of you, what you're doing, what you're creating, what you've done? Are you enjoying the process? I'm going to give you an actual example because people like to know. Oh my gosh, I'm still human, still crazy human. So in my business, for me, I think it's a success. I think I do okay. I've spoken on cruise ships, been in magazines, front cover of magazines. So is my dog that's passed away. I've written 8 books. I had to think how many books have I written. 2 are still to be edited, but the rest are all Amazon bestsellers. So we've got all those sort of things. Do you know that's not my measure of success at all? My measure of success is that I'm dyslexic. And so to write a book, I see all those words just jump around all over the place. So for me to get a book out, that's the success. Then the success part is, as you can see all the books here, is that I'm providing a service for people on Amazon bestseller. But it doesn't make me a success. Why? Because when I'm dying or dead, nobody really cares. What they care is, did I make them feel good and important? That's a measure of success for me. So with all of these things, and speaking on cruise ships and whatever else I've done in the business world, my beautiful father-in-law, who's been my father-in-law for 30 odd years, it wasn't until last year he said, oh, you're actually a success. He didn't see that I was a success. He thought I was a failure because I left nursing to do metaphysical work and teach and write books and all those sort of things. It was a failure. But to see that was his thinking, not mine. So success is measured by your thinking only, not by anyone else's ever, 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 ever. And what do you want to think about it? And I made a point then of when you dying, especially when I was nursing and I was looking after dying patients, people don't remember where you've done me. Jean's done the Amazon bestseller, who cares? And remember how I made people feel. That is the biggest level of success ever, ever, ever. This one is a big, big, big smackaroonie. And especially that it's aligned for August energy. Now, if you're watching the replay or you're watching the replay in 5 years' time, it really doesn't matter if you're in Northern Hemisphere. It's like we're talking Southern Hemisphere. August is a time of planning and projecting. And so right now, What do you want to project for your future? What do you want to have? How do you want to feel? Because that is also measure of success. It's not so much the bank account. I've got clients that are multimillionaires and billionaires and whatever, and they feel like a failure. They've got the money, got the status and the title and all those things. They feel like a failure because they don't feel good within themselves, or they're working so much they don't even get to enjoy their family or enjoy their products or anything like that. So just for you right now, would be successful. Just have a think about it. It could be, as I said, saying no. It could be saying yes. Could be receiving. It could be, for me, always eating mango. Always, always, always. And there must be a shift happening because my image has just gone bright white, which means there's an energy shift happening for all of you. So now look at that success, whatever it is. And as I said, I want you to measure it. Here's my tape measure. I'll give it to you. Measure it. In business, they talk about test and measure to see what's working, not working, which we do it in my business. But I don't see it success unless I know that clients are fulfilled. And when my team and I meet every Monday for a team meeting, it's about making them feel good and success as well. And we test and measure and say, well, how did you feel being able to do that? Well, it was great because I know the clients will feel this. So as you're measuring your success right now, what are you noticing? Now, can you imagine the world if they had the awareness of success is measured by your thinking, the size of your thinking, the size of your thinking? Are you thinking amazing, like big, big, big about yourself? Or are you thinking really small about yourself? Now, can you imagine the news, social media posts? Because I know sometimes there can be the algorithms of some icky stuff as well. Social media on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever else is out there. Imagine the world measuring their success and the size of their success just by their thinking, by going, oh, yeah, you know what? I cooked an amazing chocolate cake and I ate the whole lot. By the way, that I didn't do that. I don't eat chocolate and I don't eat cake. But can you imagine what would it do to our body? Would it do to our families, our communities, the state that you live in, the country that you live in, the whole world, to the animals, to everyone? Oh my gosh, it would just be such a buzz high, an amazing buzz high. So if success is measured by the size of your thinking, what are you thinking? How are you going to look at things? How are you going to see things? How are you going to make them just incredible? Now, this could be from the clothes that you wear, the food you cook, driving from your house to the post office, petting a dog. So success measured by the size of my thinking. So recently I've just come back. It's just 1 week yesterday, Sunday. Today's Monday. 1 week yesterday I came back from Egypt on a journey, solo pilgrimage for me. And in that space, my thinking of feeding the animals that were there and feeding the dogs and doing animal medical tuition on horses, dogs, camels, donkeys. Oh my God, donkeys. I just love donkeys and the dogs. My thinking's like massive success because I was able to reach so many animals and also children because I fed some of the children as well. So for me, I'm a success. However, whilst I was there, some of the local community, some of the Egyptians, because they don't have that belief, awareness, or whatever, laughed at me. No problems. I really didn't care. So I'm walking around the pyramids and I'm feeding all the dogs and I'm doing healing and medical tuition and ascension chakra healings and stuff on them, or talking to them. Thing. Not my problem. Me, I'm a success. How do I know this is the test and measure? How do I know? There was one beautiful dog, so frightened. Like I moved and it was frightened. It was frightened of the horses going past and the carriages and things like that. And I tried to put some food in my hand, but it didn't know how to take it. I put the food on the ground, it didn't know how to take it. So I just kept talking to it telepathically, saying out loud, "You're safe. You are safe to eat. You're okay. You're safe." And it ate it. And then I went, I need to give it some water. And I had a little bit of water and it didn't know how to take it from the bottle. So I had a polystyrene plate where the rice and bread and everything I was feeding the dogs, put it in the net, didn't know how to drink water. And slowly, slowly in that time, he drank some water. And then I said, well, it's time for me to go to the next one. He walked with me, beside me. And I went, I am a success because somewhere he learned to trust and he got love. And then I stopped and I did some healing on him. So for me, my way of thinking is I am a massive success. Now, whether that dog lives or dies, if he dies, then he's had lots of love from me before he passes over. And he's had a last meal, for example, because these stray dogs, they don't have much of a life. And that's not just in Egypt, that's around the world. So success is measured by the size of your thinking. You just got to be aware of what you're thinking. And then I just grabbed my book, which you guys can see on that side. Wait, that side. Super close to success because you might not be able to see it here. Here it is. In here, I talk about if that thought's not loving, it's not yours to own. That's it. That's totally it. And it's our thinking that gets us down a rabbit hole, makes us feel really crappy. And then our thinking can create dis-ease as well. So I've got some measuring tools for you, or you can go and buy them yourself. I've got a ruler, I've got a tape measure, and I've got like a material tape measure. So you can measure them up yourself. Just measure the size of your thinking. Are you thinking small? You're not good. Or you're thinking expansive, which I just got goosebumps. Expansive is love about yourself and what you've done, especially if you've ever been or are in or in the future, go through a wobbly moment, whether it's your health, physical in the body, or mental, whether it's money problems, relationship problems, job, career, whatever it is. Measure your success. Don't look at the things that aren't working. And when you're in that wobble, have a look. You're doing amazing, absolutely amazing, always. So, bit of an intense but simple lesson for this week. And I'm just going to share it again for you. Remember, if you're in my Facebook group, to School with Jean Shan, this image will pop up for you so that you can save it to your phone, iPad, wherever. And you can practice, practice, practice for the week because we just keep on adding to the lessons. The success is measured by the size of your thinking. So make sure that you grab the picture as well. Now, you can do some golden heart sharing. For those that haven't been on this before, golden heart sharing is just a quick thing that you had a golden heart moment going, I got that. Because it's not just me teaching, I'm reminding you, you guys have all got wisdom too. When you share, which we used to do in Mystery School, we used to always share. We all get to learn too. So I'll mention a name. And if you can't unmute yourself, just type a message. What was your golden heart? Not a golden nugget. I want a golden heart. What was your golden heart moment that you got from this Mystery School Masterclass lesson? So we'll start with Lou, Leona, and then Sandra. Oh, Lou's actually put it in the chat, and I'll read it. My thinking creates my success, not what others think. Oh, yeah. Like Michael J. Fox said, and I think that should be taught in schools. What you think of me is none of my business. I love that saying. I just love it. And yes, I've had to use it for my brain as well. So thank you, Lou. Let's go, Sandra, Leona and Sandra.
Morning, everybody. I think the golden heart for me today is notice when I do something that's successful.
And sometimes we need to review what is success to us because it's not the old paradigm of how much you earn or how many awards and whatever. Because I've got awards and all that sort of stuff. My brain says people think I'm a success because I got that. It's not success. Oh my goodness me, Sandra. You're trying, darling. We'll unmute. And if not, you can
There we
type.
are. Sorry, I'm on my phone. I just woke up, so I missed this session, but I just jumped on. But my success, I think, if I'm on the right track, is seeing the brightness of my clients after I do a healing or something, and them looking a lot better walking out my door than what they were when they come in.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
thank you.
That's a divine success. That's traditional mystery school success, is how they're going to feel. Yes, awards and bank accounts and weight loss and all that sort of thing, but it's not the weight loss, it's how we feel after weight loss or whatever. So thank you, Sandra. Let's go to beautiful Andrina, to iPhone. I'm not sure who it is, and then Andrew.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Jean. And it's a miracle I'm on here at last.
Yay!
Oh, I've forgotten what you said about a golden heart, but for me, every day is a new day, it's a new beginning. So I sort of do my gratitude in the morning, and how can I be the best version of me to help others be the best version of themselves? And that's just sort of how I live day by day, whether it's hugging, smiling, or stopping to talking to the animals. Because like you, I love animals, especially the dogs. So yeah, so that's my little way of doing things every day.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. And can I just mention that I love this because Andrina is in the UK and we've got Kim in New Zealand, Lou's in New Zealand, and other people are around Australia. So I just love this oneness of community. Let's go to iPhone because I'm not sure who it is, and you can pop it in the chat or you can pop your camera on. That would be amazing.
Hi, it's Christine. I think that's me as registered.
Yes, Christine. Welcome, darling.
I think success for me is what I enjoy is just random chats to people when you're queuing at the checkout or just, walking along and say hello and you smile at each other and, it lights up my life and lights up their life, I hope.
Yeah, got it. You guys have so got this. Oh, well done. Let's go to, I forgot who it was now, because my screen jumps around. Thanks, Andrew. You just muted, sweetie.
Thank you. I really love, how it makes people feel as well. But what I got from today is that what am I planning for my thinking to be more successful? How am I planning? What are my words to myself? That being August in particular, being conscious of what I want to bring in to bring more success in the next year.
Got it. Beautiful. Thank you. Because it just all comes down to our thinking. And we can change that just like that. You think you're great? Do you think you're not great? Really quick. Let's go to Kirsty, Bonnie, Carmilla, and then Laverne.
Morning. My success, I think, is I really liked how you said it's how you make people feel. I haven't actually thought about to that extent, but I guess I do it anyway.
Yep.
And I've always learnt that success isn't about how much money you've got in the bank when you die. It's really, that's really what it is. Yeah.
Beautiful. And welcome, Kirsty. I just love it. You guys are amazing. Who's next? Because I've forgotten the one that I said.
Oh, it was me.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Good morning. I only just reactivated my success journal a couple of months ago, and I'm really loving doing it again. And seeing all the ways that I am a success. And so success for me this morning is, even though it's raining, getting out for a walk. I decided I was going to go to the forest. I had a whole bag of crystals that I wanted to gift to the forest. But I decided that no, I'll come and connect with the water. So I'm gifting crystals to the water and the success of that, and that the water gets to benefit from it, the animals, the water life, the land life. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Especially after a wonderful weekend with you with Ascension Chakras.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Who was next? I'm not sure if it was Laverne or Carmela.
I was last, but I don't mind going.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic, Laverne. And thank you so much for being here, darling.
Thank you for hosting this. I had great realizations about my success thinking, and basically how I've actually been thinking my success is measured really small. It was really amazing lying there just thinking about, well, I guess making my thinking bigger, because yeah, I really do have a lot to be grateful for, and I am very successful every day. So this morning, I would say my success is breastfeeding my little 17-month-old child and just spending some time with him and but
Amazing. Thank you, Laverne. Spot on. Amazing, amazing. Is it Carmela next? And you're more than welcome to type a message, darling, if you don't want to voice it. Thank you so much, Carmela. So grateful to be here for the first time. And yes, welcome. My golden heart moment is by slowing down, I give myself time to realize my success. You guys so know this. It's amazing. And you do. You all need to slow down. If you go, 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 you don't realize. Because when we go, 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 your thinking's actually quite small. That I'm living my success by being with my family. Yes, exactly the message I needed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so beautiful. You guys are just so rocking it. And then let's go to, because my screen's jumping, gorgeous Kim. Let's hear from you, sweetie.
Morning, everyone. Success is measured by me, which I think is very great to know, and that my success is that I make a difference in people's lives.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
a good
yes.
reminder.
And even as Kim says, and thank you, that sometimes we don't realize we make a success. We don't realize we make a difference in people's lives. And I know when I was suicidal when I was 26 years old, one of the things was I thought, oh, no one would even care if I died. I don't make a difference in anyone's lives. Until then I had a vision of my 3-year-old in childcare and went, can't leave him. That it's the little things like that are massive. And if we understand that thinking of that, the world will change. So this is, as I said, this is just a simple little comment, simple little lesson, but massive as well. So thank you so much, Super Souls, for being here, because it's early in the morning here in Australia. And people always ask me, why is it early in the morning on a Monday? Well, I've done this since November 2018 for free every Monday, unless I've had like a migraine or something like that. But and I even did it while I was in Egypt, because we start our week and the beginning of the day in this energy, and imagine the flow that happens all week. So I look forward to seeing you next week again for another lesson. Practice this one. And remember, shine your brilliance. Thank you, body, because it's the gift that's been given to us in this lifetime. And so much love to every single one of you for being here, sharing, and knowing this wisdom already. Bye, everyone.